Well, this is going live and this is reality. So we're not making anything up. We are doing this and we are learning on the process. And this is Monica Vallardi. And I have invited here Karen and Chris. We are together in the same business. They are one of the most beautiful couples I have seen online, and we met in August. We had already seen each other online, but afterwards we had this convention and when met in August. So we are all digital entrepreneurs, and I am honored here to have here online. So please, I'd love you to introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Well, thanks. We're certainly happy to be here and honored that you'd asked us to do this interview, Monica. We're Chris and Karen. On Facebook, we're Karen and Chris, and she gets her name first. I don't know why that happened, but
ladies first.
Yeah, we're from Western Canada, a little town called Okotoks, just south of Calgary, in the province of Alberta. We're a blended family. We've got 3 adult kids and a couple of grandkids, which we're super thrilled about. Yeah, and we've been working online since 2017.
I was a teacher for 34 years, and Chris was a Calgary firefighter, and we had great careers. We loved our careers, but as we were approaching midlife, we knew we wanted to travel more, and our pensions were not going to be enough. So we were just looking for something a little extra to help us travel to a hot destination once a year. So whenever you want to learn something new, you go to the internet. And that's what we did. We went to the internet and put in the Google search, work from home, work online, digital marketer, or whatever. And an ad popped up, like many of you have probably seen. And we clicked learn more back in 2017.
Crazy.
And we haven't looked back. What started as just our only goal was of a couple hundred a month extra. Turned out that we replaced our incomes within 2 years.
Doubled
our income.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, I guess this is a sign that we can retire early. So that's what we did. We retired early, and we have been doing this full time now since 2017. And it's been great. We are location independent. We can work anywhere as long as there's Wi-Fi, which was very attractive to us. So we just got home from Mexico this week, and we are going to be hitting the road on Sunday again for another week. So
we've become experts at finding and poaching Wi-Fi wherever we go.
Yeah. We have worked in the parking lot of Tim Hortons and Starbucks many times.
Yeah.
I know. I have done the same. Yeah. You should give me more tips. Look what happened to me. So that was funny. I think because sometimes people ask me, well, how are you doing this? Or I don't want to leave my job. That's just steady income. Why should I leave it? And that's what I tell them. I mean, you can start it even. I mean, any person has different needs and different necessities and different realities. So in your case, for example, you started this at a side house and you were expecting something like a side from your steady income. And suddenly it was your steady income, So that's something that I just told yesterday evening, a very good friend I have, and said, no, why should I leave my job? He was telling her, you do not have to leave your work. You can do it aside of your work. You can do it. We have a lot of people from different backgrounds here. And I've seen, for example, nurses that are really, really busy. And I have seen a story of a very intelligent nurse that has been doing a lot of money. She goes into one of those rooms and sits in the corner of the room, and she starts working during lunchtime. And for moms, for example, for parents, before the kids wake up or after the kids are in bed, or also whenever you can. For example, I have kids that play tennis, and sometimes it's like 2 hours training, and instead of paying, just scrolling down on whatever social media you have on your phone, you just can make money while you're doing it.
Right.
We started recently a challenge in this amazing business community. And it has been changing a lot of people's life. So could you describe a little bit where you started it and what changes you have seen inside the business and in maybe in your life?
Like our 90-day challenge you're talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah. It all started from we've been to a couple of conferences for digital marketers. And when you work in the online space, you can easily, especially me, can get distracted. I get on there and I think, oh, I should go to Amazon and see if I can order new travel packing cubes. Or I'll see someone's post and then I get watching their go live. And we decided that we really needed to focus on income producing activities.
Mhm.
So it's just making our time online intentional, and we've put it out to many people, and it's just making each other accountable. So we just created we brainstormed a list of income producing activities of how to talk to people that are interested, how to respond to them, how to invite them in, how to empower people, and all kinds of things. And we're learning all kinds of new strategies with social media. And it's been a game changer. It's made, especially me, it's laser focused that we put our time in each day. We still have fun on the internet. Like I'm still shopping.
I
I'm,
know.
I'm still
That is a
watching.
fact.
I'm
Yeah.
still watching Netflix and whatnot, but we are putting a designated time. We are treating it like a career now, because when we first started, we were working full time and we just did it on the side, like, a kind of half an hour to an hour each day. And that was it. But now it's our full-time career, and it's our business. So we have to look after our business, and it's been good.
Mhm.
Would you say?
Yeah, and one of the other things that was a revelation for us is the emergence of the belief in so many people that we work with, that this is a profession, that this is it's a side hustle, and you run you run your business based on your own desire. If your desire is to earn X amount of dollars a month to do work in your business, then you're more than welcome to do that. If your desire is through the roof, there is no ceiling on the level of your achievement. And that's because this is a profession. And that realization and seeing that switch turn on in people's minds and in their hearts, really, that change in belief in themselves is such a fascinating thing to watch and to be a part of. And that is a tremendous amount of joy that's brought Karen and I from doing this. Yeah. So just from doing this challenge, we're seeing that happen, so really cool. Really cool. Yeah.
You know something? It's something that also happened to me, and I have seen that it happens to a lot of people. Once you understand that this is not a hobby, that this is not something. I mean, depending on how hard you work in it, how much you commit with it, then your results will be accordingly to your effort and the time you spend on it. Of course, when we have this as the side hustle, I mean, if you have to work a lot on your current work job and you cannot afford too many hours here, okay, well, maybe it goes a little bit slower. But if you really focus on income, how do you call this? Income earning activity? How do you call this?
Income producing
Producing
activities.
activities, then it changes. I mean, I believe it. The approach we have towards what we are doing, the passion and the commitment we look at this. Because once you understand this, then you can see how our mindset also shifts towards this, what you to an entrepreneurial approach we have now for the business. And then why?
Yeah.
Because we have to have it structured. We have to have it. For example, we were talking also about budget. And you have to assign a budget to do this, but it's part of it. I mean, I gain more, I have more, a higher income, then I have more budget, then I make it grow. It's like a cycle that you will start, and once you are in there, then you just have to keep in there and start, continue with your commitment, and eventually you will start getting by it, and you won't get low, you won't let go anymore.
Yeah.
So Yeah, that's something that we have different groups. I mean, different type of groups inside this community, all kind of groups, because it depends on. Sometimes I'm above 50 and I joined a 50 plus group, and there's people from here or from there from different languages, and I've seen you have permed in all groups. Everyone is doing what you started, and it's flowing and it's
Mm,
changing everyone business. So this is really something that the whole community has to be grateful for.
mhm.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. We're thrilled about it. And we're so happy that people are, using it. By the
Yeah.
way, shout out to Pam and Vanessa Marlene who are checking out
Yeah, that are
live.
watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good to see you guys on there.
Hello, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this some of them that are showing up here, they are also our business partners, and they are delighted to see you here on stage. This is something that we also found here. Um, this is not only about making money. I would say making money here starts to be like a second. It has how do you shift to a second level. What we find here is like a sisterhood, brotherhood, because, for example, what I do doesn't affect you, and what you do doesn't affect me. And a lot of people say, "What I mean, if I grow, does my people need to grow?" Yes, sure, but eventually, I mean, you're by your own. So, could you describe this a little bit about what I want you to describe with your own words? Why is this not an MLM, multi-level program?
Well, first of all, we don't bug family and friends. We aren't out recruiting with our family and friends. It's attraction marketing.
Yeah.
And when you see an ad on Facebook, you either click on it or you don't. And that's
Yeah.
it. And that's it. So that's the beautiful part of this,
Yeah.
that it's all about sharing your story and connecting with people and inviting them to learn more. And that's it. So that's the best part of it, that it's not recruitment of family and friends.
Yeah, and and the other thing is that in most MLMs, that in multi-level marketing systems, the way they're set up is that uh, you know the people that are brand new earn a very little, a bit, and then the majority of the income passes up until that's replicated again and again and again. That's certainly not the case in this opportunity. It's completely different. It's a direct, in many respects, it's kind of like a direct selling
Mhm.
industry. But what else is interesting is that you know in most opportunities that are MLM, they teach you to reach out to family and friends, like Karen said, so that you vacuum up your prospects. Right? You reach
Yeah.
out to people that you know. Well, in this opportunity is
The
we've
opposite.
turned the whole industry on its head. So with this opportunity, we advertise and look for people that want to work online. You're interested? Come on in. We'll show you. If you're not, see you later. It's such a brilliant
Mhm.
system, and we've never seen anything like it. And that's why this particular group is, such a powerhouse globally. This
Mhm.
isn't going away. We're just in the infancy stages of um, a worldwide opportunity that is set to explode. This hasn't even exploded yet.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
and
in
we're so
the
thrilled that people are in this already. That people are looking at this to join and looking seriously at this, and we couldn't be more thrilled to be a part of it.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, it's worldwide. It's exploding, as you said. There are almost 200,000 people in this community already, and yes, and it doesn't stop growing, and it's exponentially growing, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have an informative webinar every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock PST time or 7 o'clock, no, 8 o'clock EST time. It's live, and I mean, if anyone is interested on this, then you can watch it. And but there is always a replay available whatever time you join.
Mhm.
You just join in by clicking on the link, and let me see where is my with all these comments. Let me see, so you can see my link here. It's here, Vallardi, MoniqueVallardiLife.com. You can see it there. And you just have to drop in your name, your email, and that's it. You register and you receive on email the link to join this webinar. So,
Awesome.
well, uh, I have to say goodbye to you, and I hope to see you soon. But for sure, we will meet in Japan.
Yes, we
Yes.
will.
For sure.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're
We
welcome.
love you from our hearts. The whole community loves you.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.